I think that a good way to increase our revenue is to look carefully at our budget priorities and make sure we're focusing on citizen priorities, such as our basic services and infrastructure. And as I think there are ways that we could live within our means by spending less money on administrative costs and consultant fees, and still provide and improve our infrastructure and our roads and sewers, and work on our threats to our environment, such as the Gelman plume and those sort of things.
Thank you, Ms. Bannister. We'll move on to Mr. Frenzel. The same question, what is the one best way for the city to increase its revenue so it can maintain or improve city services, and why is this the best one?
Thank you for the clarification on that. As with most of your questions, it's a complex answer. Obviously, the most readily available to us is increasing our tax base. As we know, our tax base has drastically declined in the 2008 both economic downturn as well as Pfizer leaving our town, and that tax base going over to a non-taxable entity who we love also. As that tax base increases, we are slowly rebuilding our city. We drastically reduced our staffing from upwards of 1,200 staff down to under 700 during that time. That allocation of staff was done disproportionately through early layoffs, early buyouts, and now we're rebuilding that in a very methodical way that I think is very important for us to be intentional about. Not too dissimilarly, we can advocate on getting better and stronger state revenue tax sharing. I have been working with our state elected representatives to ensure that the state is looking forward to that into the future. They have drastically also reduced state revenue sharing to local municipalities, which is why we see so many cities and school boards going into receivership as of late. And also, of course, making sure that we constantly have an eye on the efficiencies of our organization, be it on the ground, in paving roads, or within the organization on staffing levels. We need to continually look to do that.